Welcome to REVEL's first annual REVEL in Art event. How are you guys? My name is JC Futrell. I am the Director of Education at Redline Contemporary Art Center. Redline and REVEL have had a relationship for the last 2 years. What started off as a volunteer experience for the revelers turned into a collaborative bonding between our two organizations. And it's amazing for me to be here today, to be with my friends, to be with the revelers, to be with new friends, and to talk to you tonight. So thank you for joining us. So here's the question. What is REVEL? REVEL was conceived of in 2016. A group of therapists, and I quote, "After watching our clients with autism transition into adulthood, it was apparent that there was a dire need to create quality programs that could provide the support needed to ensure this population could lead independent, happy, fulfilling lives within their community." So why is your support needed? Well, autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, is a lifelong condition. And I know this well because I have a loved one who is also on the spectrum. And so it's an honor tonight to be able to be here with these revelers and to share with you. It's related to brain development. ASD impacts how a person communicates, learns, and socializes. Individuals with autism possess a range or a spectrum of deficits that can improve with supported lifelong opportunities and behavioral intervention. Remember that. Lifelong opportunities. There's no cure for autism. It doesn't go away when an individual becomes an adult. REVEL is the bridge between adulthood for people with autism. And so we're here to celebrate REVEL as it's been and where we're going. The reality. Autism is becoming more prevalent. The costs increase and services decrease as an individual gets older. Many services end at 21 years old, and then the cliff effect begins. If you want to take a look at this graphic, the available funding for individual behavioral therapy. You know, between the ages of 0 to 3, it seems quite strong, 4 to 17. But then as you get to 18 to 20, and of course, at 21, we see where that cliff falls. REVEL sees the cliff to fall, but moves towards the mountain to climb. We are not falling down the cliff, ladies and gentlemen. We are building mountains to climb upon. 90% of people with autism are unemployed or underemployed. 1 in 54 people are diagnosed with autism. Did you hear that? 1 in 54 people. 1 in 4 people are socially isolated, meaning they have not spoken or seen a friend in over a year. We've all gone through the pandemic and quarantine together. Can you imagine now being on the spectrum, going through the same thing? Which leads us to the importance of art and mental health. This is my bread and butter. I don't believe that you can live a healthy life without art in it. Studies have shown that expressing themselves through art can help people, all people, with depression, anxiety, or even cancer too. And doing so has been linked to improve memory, reasoning, and resilience in healthy older people. The beneficial effects of creating aren't dependent on a person's skill set or talent. So you could be like me and draw stick figures all day and still get something out of creating art. Art is life, and we are going to revel in art tonight. So what's REVEL's purpose? It's to fight potential isolation, depression, unemployment, and all of the other risk factors related to quality of life. We do this by providing therapeutic and natural opportunities to teach life skills that enhance the lives of teens and adults with autism. We encourage them to reach their fullest potential, be their truest selves, and be empowered. And now I'd love to share with you our first video of the night. Please enjoy this video introducing you to REVEL.
REVEL's mission's to bridge the gap for teens and adults with autism, to lead meaningful and enriched lives.
Autism itself is sustained difficulties with communication and social challenges. If you think about it, those are the two biggest things that make us human. That's our whole world is all about social and communication. And so the problems are very complex. We built REVEL because we can help parents with those complex problems and with the hurdles that they face when your child turns 18. We have a plan, and I think a plan helps everybody feel a little bit better. A plan and a path.
I remember thinking, having one of those middle of the night notions. I imagine Benny sleeping under a viaduct. I know that sounds kind of dramatic, but he's vulnerable to anybody that wants to take advantage of him. I had a lot of fears about what his life could be if I weren't in it. I had a lot of fears about quality of life. He was supposed to be the drone of society. He was supposed to work. Nobody ever talked about enjoyment. I'd always be there for Benny, at least through part of his life, but I also thought that he might need somebody long after I was gone.
This particular population is underserved and overlooked, particularly as adults. They're isolated and often live alone at home with their families without interaction with any of their peer group for years at a time.
So we realized as we looked around and our kids were getting older, becoming teenagers and adults, that there really wasn't any place for them to go. There wasn't specialized places like there were for young children with autism, and we had many kids growing up, and we needed to start something new and do something different for them.
Working with the adult population is something I'm really passionate about, and making sure that we can continue to make lifelong changes and teach.
Stephanie came to our house to sort of interview Ben, have a look at Ben, see if he would fit in the program. I'll never forget when I asked with a lot of fear, will Ben fit in your program? And she said, yes, he's wonderful. And that was a turning point for me. There was nowhere for my boy to go. There was nowhere for him to go. I can count on the fingers of one hand the people that have welcomed him into a program, into a classroom, that actually wanted Ben. And REVEL's always wanted him, and seen how wonderful he is, and helped him grow.
When I first found REVEL, I just kind of fell in love with it. It was so unique.
There's not really a name for the kind of program that REVEL provides because it's so new.
There's excitement around every small thing, and I think that's a very important philosophy.
REVEL is a place where I spend time with friends.
REVEL has created so many meaningful partnerships in our direct community that I'm aware of, and probably things I'm not aware of.
It's a home away from home. It's a place where they can be here and feel safe and have their extended family.
Wow, we hoped you loved that video. It was so amazing to see so many friends of mine in that video. I want to give a special shout out to Ben. He's one of my buddies when we're creating at Redline together, and he always has like some of the most amazing images that he created. And shout out to Justin and Stephanie too. These are people, and Gabby, that we often see in our community studio as we're creating. We have so much great content to share with you tonight, especially from all of these amazing artists that have donated their work for this particular auction. Wow, just looking behind me, I see friends of mine who have donated some amazing images, like Andrew Huffman here, who coincidentally is not only an amazing artist, but also donates a lot of his materials, including paint and canvases, to our community studio that our revelers have used for the course of the last 2 years. And so that's absolutely incredible for me to be a part of such a strong community. So thank you to all of the artists that are here. And yeah, we have 15 artists that are local, but they're also like nationally known, and a lot of them are also internationally known too, so you need to start to get to bidding on some of these pieces that we've got here. There's some amazing artwork here up for grabs tonight, and we want to make sure that you're taking it home for a good cause. We're also going to be asking you all to donate during the night. And I've got a donation board in front of me right now, and I see that Linda Ingalls has just donated a little bit of money for us too. So shout out to her. If you guys are making donations, I'm going to shout you out during the night. We're also going to have a very special drawing at the end of the program. All ticketed holders are automatically inside of this drawing that we're having tonight. So you are lucky enough to be in the drawing, so stick around. Some of the things that you're going to be picking up in this drawing at the end of the night are stuff from Shake Shack. We've got some goodies from Improper City, River North Brewery, History Colorado, Tacos Tequila Whiskey, Voodoo Donuts. Oh, Voodoo Donuts. Why are you guys doing this to me? It's spring. We got to get back into spring. I got vaxxed. We're ready to get back out there again, right? We got hot yoga, and best of all, we have two REVEL t-shirts. So there is an amazing package ready for you guys in this drawing that we're having on later on. The auction. So you've made it this far, and you're already like in this event with us. And so if you're on your mobile device or on your laptop, wherever you are, we encourage you to take a look through the virtual gallery. Take a look at some of these pieces. This is your time to bid on some of these pieces now. They're only going to be available till 8 p.m. tonight. So you want to make sure that you are right there with us. So you can bid from the screen below. If you're on your mobile device, you should be able to look like right below me, like there should be like some digital stuff right there, so you can bid right now. The auction does close at 8, so please remember that you only have so much time. And there's also the donate button. If you can't bid on a piece tonight, we do ask that you dig in your pockets and give some help. Every little bit helps. And we'll talk a little bit more about how else you can help and assist REVEL other than just by digging in your pocket tonight. About this gallery, the art, the auction, if you haven't had a chance to walk into this beautiful space located in the River North Arts District at the Five Points neighborhood of Denver, we encourage you, at some point to get around to it. We had some showings earlier this week, and the response has been absolutely amazing. And if you haven't had a chance to come in here, we really encourage you to check out that virtual gallery. The tour itself is absolutely fantastic. Wow, take a look at this space. Some incredible, incredible pieces here. Wow. Some of these pieces are still up for grabs in the bid. So you don't want to miss out. 15 of Colorado's most amazing artists, both nationally and internationally known. You want to take home some of that artwork. Well, why art? Why the connection? Well, the connection between REVEL, autism, and art allows for expression, a way to communicate. And there's an importance for our revelers to have art in their lives. I personally have worked with Justin and Stephanie and Gabby for a couple of years now, and seeing what having art in their lives has done for our revelers is immeasurable. Our revelers have had a chance to bond with other artists at our gallery and really been able to find themselves and a voice within themselves through creation. We've had art in the park at City Park. We've had collaborations for exhibitions, and seeing the change in our revelers has been something that has inspired me as well, and that's what brings me here with you tonight. And it also brings some of our other artists here tonight as well. And so it's my pleasure to introduce one of those artists. Please welcome Ashley Eliza Williams.
So as an artist and as a person, I've always been really interested in communication. I love written language. I'm a voracious reader, but I've always kind of struggled with communication. As a child, I was mute for a while, and I've always been incredibly shy. I am so curious about communication in the natural world, and I think there's a lot we can learn from looking at the ways that kind of plants and animals communicate with each other. We're learning more and more about trees and the way they use fungal networks to send signals underground. I'm fascinated by symbiotic relationships, plants and animals that kind of help each other to survive, and they perform tasks for each other and kind of work together as a community. This is is also one of the reasons why I'm so interested in the autism community. I feel like the autism community is really thinking about communication in a creative way. I think we can learn a lot from people who communicate differently about how we can express care and connection and love. This is one reason why I'm really excited to work with REVEL and to be involved in this show.
Thank you, Ashley. And I'm taking a look at the donation board, and I want to give some more shout outs to Jenny, Jenna, and Kristen. Thank you so much for your donations. I also see that there's a bid on the community quilt that Sarah Donnelly right now is winning. You want to get in there. I don't want to take it away from Sarah, but hey, we should get in there and get those bids up. It's my pleasure now to introduce some amazing entertainment. I told you guys that we had like a lot of stuff happening on tonight, right? And so tonight we have a special treat from two of my favorite musicians of all time. Asia Black and Big Samir are the Reminders, and they have a couple of really amazing inspirational songs that they want to share with us and a really, really important message that they have for us tonight. So it's my pleasure to introduce my friends, amazing musicians, and community members and leaders, the Reminders.
Hey everybody, this is Asia Black.
I'm Big Samir. We are the Reminders.
We're so excited to be a part of this REVEL event because we know firsthand the importance of self-expression in terms of creating a fullness of being and coming into the fullness of yourself and being able to communicate with other people and find common ground and understanding. Music has been such a tool for us in that way, and I know REVEL has been such a tool for so many other people in that way. So thank you, REVEL, for all the work you're doing to make sure that you're bridging the gaps and understanding about the different ways that people find it comfortable to express themselves and move around in the world.
Absolutely. So we've contributed a couple songs for you today, and those songs speak of those same themes. So we really appreciate everybody doing the work that you do.
Thank you to REVEL, and please enjoy the music. Again, we are the Reminders, and we hope you enjoy what we have to offer. Thank you.
Much love.
Peace.
Walking in the desert, not looking for a way home. Thirsty for wisdom, wishing for sunshine instead of dark clouds. I contemplated things I never say out loud. Made mistakes I can't escape or hide from. Locked myself in prayer chambers for hours with no distraction. Find balance through pain and transformation. No, I'm not a saint, I had to beg for repentance. Learn how to sit back and watch the world in silence. Gain status, cause I speak what I practice. Went from young, vision blurry, living life in a hurry. Recognize my impact, took control of my destiny. Took control of my destiny.
Voyager dans les temps et j'ai trouvé ma lumière. Voyager.
I have walked 10,000 miles. I can walk 10,000 more. I have walked 10,000 miles and I can walk 10,000 more. That cliff. Do you remember that cliff? We have walked 10,000 miles towards that cliff. We have walked 10,000 miles towards that cliff. We are looking to go up the mountain, not down the cliff. We need to remember that journey that we've been on, that journey never stops. That journey never stops, even though the services might stop for those of us in our community that fall within where Revel finds its power, might not have services after the age of 21. That doesn't necessarily mean that we have to fall down that cliff. We can uplift our revelers, we can uplift our community, but we need your help. That song was absolutely amazing, and there were some very poignant lines in there that I took from that, like, the time is now, never later, right? The time is now. We need you right now. We need you right now to help us reach our goal tonight through either bidding or donating or getting involved. I'm taking a look at the donation board right now, and I see a very generous donation from Karen Sutton. Thank you so much, Karen. You are going to make sure that we are not getting closer to that cliff, that we are rising up that mountain. I also see some bids in on those Adirondack chairs actually right now. That is amazing. We're going to talk about those in a little bit. But the time is now. We need you now, more than ever. So I really want to encourage you guys to also go back into the virtual gallery and take a look at some of these pieces. Some of these pieces you want to have in your home. And to also remember that you can donate at any time just by clicking on that button up at the top if you're on your mobile device. We also have a drawing at the end of the night, so you want to stick around until 8 p.m. Those Adirondack chairs that I'm talking about, they were made by revelers at TACT, which is a community partner supporting employment. And that goes to that idea of standard of living and having lifelong support, like building those kinds of skills, having community involvement and support. Those are things that we're really looking for and really looking to push tonight. So let's talk a little bit about some of these packages that we also have to offer. There's an art package. It's a sustaining membership to the Denver Art Museum, and I want to give a shout out to all my friends over at the Denver Art Museum. I just got done working on an amazing program with them to reopen the Martin Building, coming soon with some amazing new artwork. This art package also includes shopping at the Dam, at their gift shop, and also in the restaurant. So support the Denver Art Museum. They're doing amazing work, and they are ready to reopen their doors for us. There's also an amazing road trip to New Mexico. You guys didn't tell me about this. To New Mexico with hot springs and glamping. That's crazy. I love to glamp. Like, you have to bring me with you. Whoever gets this package, like, we have to go together, okay? That's the only, actually, that might not be like an incentive. You can go on your own, but I might, follow not too far behind. And then there's the quilt. Made by a Revel parent, and we already have some bids in on that. So make sure that you guys are bidding continually, also hitting the donation button. I see some more donations coming in right now, but I've got some other business to attend to. So I want to introduce this next video as you guys are learning more about who and what Revel is. Revel is more than just an organization that works within this community. We are working inside of Denver in the heart of historic Five Points and the River North Arts District and making so many different connections. I want to introduce this next video so that you can get in a more intimate relationship with who and what we are. So please, revel with us.
At Revel, I will play video games, do movie club, and go outdoors like paddleboarding and hiking.
The aging out of services is just a cliff that we all fall off on. You know, when you're finished with high school, and we prolonged that as long as we could, like a lot of parents, there's nothing.
Revel's programs are holistic, and we touch on several core areas, including employment, outdoor education, wellness. social relationships and life skills.
The activities are really our vehicles to provide therapy. They really get to experience a variety of activities, and they're not just doing their preferred, perhaps repetitive interests.
One of the things I love about REVEL is a day is very full and varied.
We're here 5 days a week, either from 9 to 3 or 9 to 4. Every single day we're packing full of different activities, different chances to learn new skills, and really working on those skills as well.
We partner with Redline, which is an awesome group of artists, and they help all of our clients develop and discover art, use art, think about art.
So we just started a partnership with Hout Yoga. The instructor's name and owner is Lisa. She's pushing us to do these yoga moves and try all these new things and push us out of our comfort zone, which is really needed.
We also have some good relationships with Colorado Adventure Point. They provide a lot of ins to our new athletic events as archery, rock climbing, some science experiments, things like that. We're all learning together, and to see somebody truly learn to enjoy Colorado and learn how to enjoy their surroundings outdoors is very special to me.
We watch scenes from our favorite movies, just like in the movie Life Animated. We watch parts of movies to get to know what they're really like in our life.
One of the things that I love most about REVEL is what they call sweat, so activity. They incorporate healthy eating, but they also have a treadmill. I think it's so important. It's something that's missing from the lives of a lot of adults with special needs. Benny seemed to do much better when he was able to be active. So that was a big one for me.
My favorite thing to do at REVEL is cooking and go into tact and build things like furniture.
REVEL's a like-minded organization. We love working with REVEL. They're a group that recognizes that our community has a whole bunch of strengths, and we're trying to work together to use those strengths to get people jobs. So recognizing that they have so much to offer our community, and they need to be celebrated for that.
Our staff at REVEL is unique because every single person is educated in a different way. I think we all care so much about our individual clients, each and every one, that when we all come together as a group, it feels like we're a family.
The most support that I feel is really through the therapists and the mentors and the interventionists. They're sharing so much about him with me that I don't know. They're challenging him in ways that I can't as a parent.
My strongest friends have been through programs like this and working with people with disabilities and all of that. I take one day and come here and take a deep breath and enjoy myself. That's pretty cool. It's like fuel.
REVEL has all these different aspects to it that really reach all different people. Whether you just want to come hang out for a little bit, or if you want to go learn some new skills, we have all these different activities that are here available for you.
Wow, what an amazing video. Thank you to all of our revelers and friends who were just in that video. I saw so many people. I'm getting a little choked up seeing everybody there. Shout out to Justin. You know, he was in our studio with Gonzo and a few other people in there, and seeing that kind of community really moved me. So much so that I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. You know, this is a call for donations, right? If you want to support but you're not bidding, you can always donate. And I've got the donation app open right now. It's really easy. You already have your card information in there if you have a ticket to get into this event. And I'm going to go ahead and hit pay now, right now. Let's hope my bank account has enough to cover it. Here we go. Up. There we go, and approved! All right, I should come up on that donation board here. Oh, and I got my email too that said that I made a donation. So you can do the same. If I can do it, you can do it as well. We're not expecting everyone to buy art tonight, but we are expecting you to get involved in the process. So thank you so much for being involved tonight. Please make sure that you are oh, there I am right there on the board. Yeah. And Carrie also just made a donation too. Shout out to Carrie as well. Look, we're doing what we need to do tonight, and we want to make sure that we're providing that safety net and going up that mountain as opposed to falling down that cliff. So please, every little bit helps. You've got till 8 o'clock tonight to bid on some of this artwork, but you can make a donation at any time. So please, won't you dig in your pockets? How will these funds be used? Well, research shows that individuals with autism are 90% unemployed or underemployed. Our employment support program will expand in our new building, which you'll learn about in a little bit here, by creating a maker's space. This makerspace will teach trades, introduce career opportunities, and give our revelers the potential to earn a living wage. We also need to purchase technical materials for this makerspace. The workshops in the makerspace, well, they'll include a lot of things that are really, really important, like woodworking materials, car mechanics, electrical, robotics, computing, 3D printing, graphic design, virtual reality, culinary, and film. And then they're the overnight experiences. They'll provide opportunities for learning independent living skills in a safe and fun environment for our revelers. We'll subsidize costs for recreational outings, and we'll also give scholarships for those that don't have the resources. Well, are you guys ready to keep the party going and get back into some of our programming that we've got tonight? I am. All right, well, this next friend that's getting ready to perform for us has an amazing message to start off with before we get into her music. I want to introduce to you guys Caitlin Williams. She has an incredible music video called A Better Me, and if you're paying close attention in this video, you'll see a few of our revelers. So, without any further wasted time listening to me, donate, bid on something, but get on your feet and dance a little bit with us. I want to introduce you to my friend, Katie Williams, and A Better Me.
Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin Williams. What a privilege it is to be a part of this event, Revel in Art. I am a singer, songwriter, musician, educator in Denver with a huge, and I mean huge, passion for music and humans, and music and humans together. So, as Stevie Wonder once said, music is a world within itself with a language we all understand. And by all, I mean all. So, as you watch my video, Better Me, I hope you really understand the word all, because I truly reached out to people closest to me, people farthest from me, people I had never met, strangers on the internet, and some revelers you might know, to make this incredible video, Better Me. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much to all the revelers out there. Keep being amazing. All my love. Yay!
Moving bodies and smiling eyes, yeah. Saw you standing there right by my side. Oh, I know it's hard for you to rationalize, but it's been a while since I said it. I still think about being perfect. No, it doesn't serve me. No, it only hurts me. But I still think about being perfect. No, it doesn't serve me. No, it only hurts me. But I just let it go. I it be? I keep working on finding a better me. I just let it go. I just let it be. I keep working on finding a better me. Finding a better me.
Love you. You're a boss.
You're just gonna dance with me. You're just gonna dance with me. Okay. Ready? Come on.
Hey. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Did you enjoy that groove? Oh my God, that was absolutely amazing. Wow, goodness gracious. Thank you, Caitlin. You just earned a spot in my playlist. That was absolutely incredible. A better me. Wow, what an incredible message for today and what we're doing right now. We need a better version of ourselves in this moment right now. I need a better you. I know you guys are already rock stars, but I need a better you. I need you to dig into your pocket, make a donation, or bid on an incredible piece of artwork right now. I want to introduce another incredible artist. His artwork is also just right behind me. He's a friend. His name is Juan Fuentes. He is one of Westword's artists to watch for 2021. He's also a collaborating partner. I've worked with him for several years on different projects inside public schools. And it's my pleasure to introduce you to him right now. Please welcome Juan Fuentes.
About 4 years ago, I picked up a camera and I was really trying to dive into documenting the things that were disappearing around in my neighborhood and in my community. That being the people, the landscapes, the buildings. I just felt this urge to start taking pictures because I had this sense of things being gone very quickly. I tend to not focus too much on the process or on the technical aspects of my art. And more so being part of that experience and being involved and being able to kind of show my perspective through the inside. And from there, the photographs come to life. I did want to make sure that I included the generations that carry the culture that I feel represents this land. There's youth in there, there's elders, and then there's the in-between, but also focusing on the nuances and these little things that I feel remind me of Denver cultures. Lowrider culture is a big thing for what I grew up in, so I made sure that I represented that. The main piece is an indigenous man, and he is Arapaho, and he is from this land. And I consciously wanted to make him the centerpiece of that because part of my art is also taking back what is from this place and making sure that that comes across in the representation of it.
Wow. Thank you, Juan. Really appreciate it. I'm looking at the donation board right now, and I just saw a friend of mine in Terriana Navas Nieves just donated to us as well. I see you, Terriana. Thank you so much. If I see you pop up across that board, I'm going to shout your name out. So thank you so much for giving to such an amazing cause. And where's that money going, and what are we going to do with it? Well, let's talk about the new building and the new location. Where are we going to be? What are we going to do? We have 4,500 square feet of amazing new open space, right? We're going to accommodate all types of learning. That's going to give us the opportunity to have room to allow us to serve many more revelers and those that could be potential revelers. This new location provides the opportunity to partner with other tenants in the building and for the community to create employment opportunities for our revelers. So there's really going to be some synchronicity here between the space in which we'll exist, the community, and Revel as an organization as well. And that is really key to what we're trying to do right now. I'd love to talk a little bit more about Rhino and the Arts District, specifically here and what we're doing right now. And the organization that I work for, Redline Contemporary Arts Center, our mission is really quite simple. We're trying to foster education and engagement between communities to create positive social change. And that is exactly what Revel is doing. That's why we are aligned with our missions. That's why we're aligned in the work that we do, and why so many amazing things and so many empowering and inspiring things have come out of this relationship for the last couple of years, and why I'm so honored to be here right now on their behalf. The donations from the Rhino community have also been impressive. Let me give you an overview of those packages. There is a Rhino package, of course, right? And that includes restaurants and shopping. There's a wellness package that includes yoga and massage and rock climbing and beauty. And for those of you guys out there that like to get your drink on, there's a libations package as well with distilleries, wineries, and beer so that you can really enjoy the full package of what Rhino and the 5 Points neighborhood have to offer. I'm taking a look here at the donation board, and I want to give some more shout-outs. I want to give a shout-out to Darwin Toll. Shout out to Darwin Toll. Thank you so much. And Emily as well, with a very generous donation too. I also see these Adirondack chairs, and looks like the bidding is going up. Let's get the bidding up on that right now. Like right now, I think I see the high bid at like $450. We could do better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, let's get those up there. The Revelers made these chairs, and it goes right back to the kind of programming that we're talking about, right? Lifelong learning experiences, right? We're talking about getting all kinds of job training, on deck training, on hands training, and this is the kind of thing that supports that. So please jump in. And now we have another video for you, giving you an exclusive tour of our new Revel building. So please enjoy a new home.
One of the reasons we wanted to develop Revel and be able to expand Revel is there's going to be between 70,000 and 100,000 people with autism turning 18 every year. We built Revel so that we can be ready. Right now we're in a small space in a building. At the back of the building it's a little dark. We don't have the space to have more clients there.
We're facing several limitations in our current space. When it comes to our clientele, a lot of us need to focus on our activity, to listen, to have a quiet space. We don't have that here.
We're very excited to be moving to our new building, which is just 1 block down at 35th and Blake.
It is located right by the pedestrian bridge at a light rail station. It allows us to have community members come to the building from as far away as Highlands Ranch.
We have 4,500 square feet, plus a rooftop that we can access. We'll have tremendous opportunities for growth in terms of being able to reach more families, to serve more individuals, to offer more classes and opportunities to engage socially with each other.
We're going to have separate therapy rooms as well as a conference room, and then a tech room, and then my favorite, which is going to be a creative space. So we're going to have a whole space with art tables, tech tables, computers, things where we can let our minds run free and create whatever we like.
The new building also has several other tenants in the building, including restaurants and coffee shops.
We want to create partnerships with these businesses and retail shops so that our guys can really dip their toes into the employment field, and we could help them learn about people with autism.
We didn't want to be isolated to one building. We really want to be immersed in our community. And I think that's something that the new building will offer as well, being able to have these other tenants as part of it and a part of Revel.
We can share what we know about our clientele, and that they are really strong, capable, smart people that really want to get out in the community and work. This is their neighborhood. This is their home away from home.
Wow, what an impressive space. I can't wait to visit there. I want to take this time right now to give a special shout out and thank you to the individuals who really make Revel what it is, and those are the therapists. Thank you so much for being our guiding light. Thank you for being our angels. Thank you for not letting any one of our revelers off the cliff. I'd also like to take this time right now to give a special thank you to some of our sponsors. I'd like to give a shout out to Bow River Capital, Perkins Coie, Hush Blackwell, and a lot of our other organizations as well. El Pomar, K Contemporary, Redline Contemporary Arts Center, and especially Peak Beverage right here in Rhino. Contact them for your next event. Thank you so much for providing us with everything that we needed to make this event Such a huge success. Well, guys, I'm taking a look at my clock, and it looks like we only have a little bit more than an hour left to bid, so we've got till 8 p.m. tonight, okay? You got till 8 p.m. to bid on some of these pieces, so stay tuned and stay involved with us for the drawing at the end of the night as well. I've got a bowl with your name in it. You want to take away some of these amazing things that we've got in this bowl. I'm taking a look over here, and I'm also seeing another amazing donation, too, from Sue V. Miller. Thank you so much for that generous donation. And I'm seeing those chairs going up in price. I like that a lot. This is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for making this such a successful event tonight. Remember, if you can't bid on a piece, you can donate. If you can't donate, you can volunteer. And if you can't volunteer, then you can spread the word. We need to get the word out. So please, right now on your social media, go into your Instagram stories, go into your Facebook, go into your Twitter, and tweet about us. Tweet about Revel right now. Well, you're already inspired, so let's keep moving up that mountain with our last video, Life Inspired.
My dreams for my future is getting married, get a job, and go travel.
There's so many different avenues that I think Revel can really go that can help this population. Creating all those spaces and avenues for them to get to, I think, is amazing.
Without supporting this particular group, society ultimately is asked to do that. It's asked to do that through taxation and through social programs. We can help develop the skills of these individuals, and they won't have to be reliant.
80% of people with autism are underemployed or unemployed. We want to change that. We want to really help businesses understand the strengths of people with autism, and we want to help our people with autism have the skills that it takes to be in a job and work in a paid, competitive employment.
We're looking at 2022, beginning our residential program. We've had a couple of revelers live together to experience what it would be like to live on their own, and they've done that from 3 to 6 weeks at a time, where they live in a house together. The bonds that are made over time and the relationship that you see and the way that they're able to help each other and hold each other accountable and really grow in such a short amount of time is remarkable.
Our organization is especially great to contribute to because your dollars don't get lost somewhere. We're using every cent of that to go on a trip, to plan a new adventure. All of that money is going directly into materials to create some new art or to cook some food that we're going to nourish their bodies with.
We all live healthier, happier, more enriched lives if we are active members in our community and if we care about our neighbors and we care about individuals' happiness.
If anything, there needs to be more programs like this for people who are even older. They don't just disappear when they reach 35. We'd like them to reach old age.
I'm filled with joy when I watch people discover something new for the first time, and especially watch somebody overcome their fears or anxieties for the first time and get a chance to see their world open up a little bit more. We wouldn't be able to do this without our donors. We are incredibly grateful. I feel lucky that this is my passion and I get to do what I love every day.
I'm so happy that there's people that support Revel. Obviously financially, because this kind of organization can't do without outside support. But I'm also so thrilled and sometimes still surprised how many people want to help. People that don't have necessarily a specific vested interest in this as I do, because I have a son that needs Revel, and it means a lot to me that there are so many people that want to support this.
What an incredible video with an incredible message. As you guys can see right now, I'm here with a couple of my friends. You'll also notice that none of us are wearing masks. Don't worry, we're all vaccinated, and we're encouraging you to do so too. So if you can find a vaccination event, there are pop-up events that are happening all the time, all over, especially right here in the River North Arts District. So be sure to be on the lookout for a vaccination event. So I've got my friends Will and Connor with me. I haven't seen these guys in so long. You guys want to say hi?
Yep.
Hi. So I thought we'd have a conversation a little bit about art and how art has impacted your lives. Will, can you tell us a little bit about how art has impacted your life?
Art has impacted my life because of the colors from these two paintings that I love.
Wow. That's incredible, and that's Andrew Huffman's work. Wow, really cool. And Connor, tell me a little bit about coming to Redline and creating artwork, and also creating artwork in City Park.
Okay, there's one thing. In Redline, I used to paint river, mountains, and painting horses.
Yeah.
And outside, we went to City Park during COVID.
Yeah.
And we made something new, and I love making it. Never been so happy doing all this art.
Yeah, you're the best, man. You really killed it with that wolf painting that you did too.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorites. Right. Will, do you have anything else to add?
I'm pretty good for now.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us at Revel's first annual Revel Art in Art event.
We hope you had a great time tonight.
See you next year.
And revel in life! Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Well, I want to introduce our next video and our next feature. A good friend of mine, a very talented artist whose artwork you can also find in this exhibition. Please welcome my good friend, Kelton Osborne.
My process is pretty varied. I do take a lot of my background from architecture into the process of my artwork. I like to engage the accidental marks and see where the process of my movements with the materials and the gestures, and see where they can take me. And really the paintings and the drawings kind of develop as I work them, as opposed to having a preconceived idea of what they would be. My aunt, she had autism, and for me, I was interested to see about doing something that contributed to helping people with autism, specifically because she was of an older generation and she wasn't diagnosed till really later in her life. There were lots of things that she missed, and opportunities and things that could have helped her. I know that Revel will be working with people to help them, where my aunt wasn't necessarily able to get that help. So I like that personal connection for me.
Wow, thank you, Kelton. I'm still riding that high from having my friends, both Will and Connor, here. The only person who's missing is Ben. We used to have a lot of great times in the studio, and we'll continue to do so when we're back. I'm taking a look at the dashboard and seeing a lot of amazing people donating money. Thank you so much for building this community with us. I see Renee. I want to give you a shout out. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to Cynthia as well. We're also, oh wow, we've also got Matt Hill, I think, is leading the bidding war now for the Adirondack chairs at 5:30 right now. So let's keep it going. Can we get those up to 1,000? Can we get that up to 1,000? I mean, you'd spend that much if you were going to IKEA in the first place. So I think we can do a little bit better than that. We're coming to a close right now, and this is our last call for you to donate. We really appreciate all of your support tonight, both financially and just joining us and spreading the word. I want to give a special shout out to all the artists, especially those who are community friends from Redline. So Mario and Andrew, and Thomas Evans. Thank you so much. And Kelton, please, thank you so much for doing what you've done and giving us so many amazing images right now for our community to look through. And we've got the slides rolling up right now. You'll see that some of these pieces are still available for sale right now. So please, bid on a piece. Bid on a piece. It doesn't take much. We need your help. We need your support. But how else could you support? If you can't dig in your pockets right now, we completely understand. Well, you could volunteer. We need you for our daily programs. We need you for our special events. And we need you to help us with our items on Revel's wish list. So please visit our website. Find out how you can get involved with Revel today. Revel impacts the autism community in Denver by creating opportunities that support each client on their individualized path towards independence. With your support, the entire community thrives, and we can lift up individuals with autism. So the package giveaway. I think we're there, right? I think it's about time. Everyone who registered for the event tonight automatically entered to win the giveaway package. And I think we're there. So what was in that package? I believe it was like a couple of Revel t-shirts. Can I see one of those shirts? Oh, wow, thank you. Wow, that's, what kind of service is this? You say t-shirt and one appears. Look at this Revel t-shirt, it's amazing! Look at how cool this is and how stylish you would look in this today. As a matter of fact, yeah, you can't have this one. This one's mine, okay? All right, so this Revel t-shirt is mine. You can have another one. But we also have something from Voodoo Donuts. We have 2 months of unlimited yoga at Hot Yoga. We have Shake Shack. We have Improper City. There's all kinds of really cool things. So are you guys ready for us to pull a name out of the bowl? Well, I think I am. Let's do it. Okay, can I get a drum roll, please? I'm not looking. Oh, this one speaks to me. And our winner is J. Pierce Baba. J. Pierce Baba, you are our winner. Round of applause, everybody. Let's make some noise. Thank you so much, J. Pierce Baba. What an incredible thing. Thank you so much for being a ticketed member of tonight's event and supporting Revel in that way. Well, your final chances to donate and bid are here, but we want to leave you with something powerful, something intense, something unstoppable. Once again, it is my pleasure to introduce my friends Asia Black and Big Samir. Please welcome the Reminders with Unstoppable.
Hey, yo, get up from your seats right now at home. If you sat down for just a second time to get some water, bring it back, start dancing with your daughter. If you have one, but if you don't, you can dance by yourself, don't need anybody else. We can do this, let's go.
Victory dance. You know.
Look, when I say, you say.
What we got? Hey.
When I say one, you say love. One, love. Lights flashing, lights, camera, action. This is our moment.
Hey, unstoppable.
Lights flashing, lights, camera, action. This is our time.
Come on, unstoppable.
Lights flashing, lights, camera, action. This is our moment.
Unstoppable.
Lights flashing, lights, camera, action. This is our time. Hey.
Out of desperation, had to roll together. Brought my fam along because we so much stronger when we move as a unit. Powerful movement, fearless and can't be stopped at the moment. The time is now, the place is here. Love in the air, get the message clear. Trouble on my mind, I refuse to lose. Living in serious time,
Don't get it confused.
we may laugh and joke, but got work to do. These conditions we live in unacceptable. Let's build our own and get
organized.
Tired of watching so many of my brothers cry, cause we can't get ahead, struggle to survive. Going on too long, we need that drive to make a difference. For the elders and the children, so we can start living.
We are born champions, never gonna quit till the war is won. Just look how far we've come. They said we never make it this far. Look at us now, we fall short and we get knocked down, but we get up. We're unstoppable. Unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Tell them what we gon' do. Now my boys bring the noise, so I tell them come through. But watching with my sisters and we acting brand new. On a full moon, hollering like the wolves. Boom, boom.
2 shots in the air.
Say a little prayer
For the ones who ain't here.
Man, we'll never let you down.
We'll never let you down.
Say your name on the time so you always stay alive. One hand on my heart, the other
Pointing at the sky.
smile on my face, tears in my eyes. Asking for a blessing from the Most High.
May we always be loyal and true. May we always do what we must do. Give us peace and longevity too.
And God bless
All of you, let's go now.
We are born champions, never gonna quit till the war is won. Just look how far we've come. They said we never make it this far. Look at us now, we fall short and we get knocked down, but we get up. We're unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Beyonce for a second.
Look, and that's what I was about to say, actually.
Trying to dance and move.
Unstoppable. We are unstoppable. We have walked 10,000 miles and have 10,000 more to go. The time is now, never later. Unstoppable. Be a better me. Be a better me to be a better me for you. We are unstoppable, going 10,000 miles to go up that mountain, not down the cliff. 10,000 miles to be a better me, to be a better you, to build community as we revel and revel in our revelations. We revel towards the revolution of growing together. Together we will grow. The time is now, never later. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for this incredible event, this celebration, this expansion of our family and community. Thank you for being a part of Revel. You are now Revel. Please be good to one another. Be safe. Be kind. Remember that all of us are just 10,000 steps away from that cliff. Good night.